Welcome to my channel, Stoic Stream. Have you ever wondered if a woman you're interested in secretly desires a deeper connection with you? What if her actions, subtle yet unmistakable, are sending you signals you're not picking up on in this video? We'll reveal 16 secret signs that a woman may be craving intimacy with you right now, all grounded in the fascinating principles of female psychology, from the subtle way she fixes her appearance in your presence to the way her eyes linger just a moment too long. Every gesture tells a story, and it's not just about attraction, it's about understanding the unspoken language of connection. By the end of this video, you'll not only recognize these signs, but also gain deeper insights into how women express their feelings and desires. Stick with us, because we're diving deep into behaviors you may have overlooked, such as her eagerness to spend time alone with you, her meaningful compliments, and even the secret behind her playful teasing. Trust us, you won't want to miss how these seemingly small actions carry profound emotional meaning, and how recognizing them could transform your relationships. So are you ready to uncover the signs that could change the way you see and respond to the women in your life? Watch till the end, because this might just be the eye-opener you need if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet. I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial, as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now let's get started. 1. She fixes herself up whenever you're around. One of the most telling and emotionally charged signs that a woman is interested in you is the way she subtly yet deliberately adjusts her appearance when you're nearby. This gesture, often small and seemingly insignificant, carries a world of meaning and reveals her underlying desire to captivate your attention. Women naturally want to present the best version of themselves to someone they admire, and these unconscious actions speak volumes about her feelings. Pay close attention to the little things she does. She instinctively smooth her hair, delicately straighten her clothes, or reach for her compact to touch up her makeup as soon as you enter the room? These aren't random acts. They're still powerful signals of her wish to be seen and admired by you. These moments are often accompanied by a faint flicker of nervousness in her eyes, a quick glance to gauge your reaction, or a shy smile that betrays her excitement. It's as though she's preparing for a spotlight. She hopes you'll shine on her, striving to project her best self in your presence over time. You may notice a pattern in her behavior that aligns with your presence. Perhaps she seems more relaxed and casual around others, yet when you're near, she takes extra care with her appearance, tucking a loose strand of hair behind her ear, adjusting the way she sits, or even stealing a glance in a mirror. These subtle changes, while small in nature, are loud in their emotional significance. They reveal her hope that you'll not only notice her but also find her appealing and unforgettable. Imagine the effort and thought behind these actions. It's not just about looking good, it's about capturing your heart and attention in the most understated yet meaningful way. She may not say it out loud, but her gestures echo with vulnerability and a yearning for connection. These moments are tender and beautiful, showcasing her inner world in the quiet, unspoken ways she seeks to leave an impression on you. If you find yourself observing these signs consistently, take a moment to appreciate the courage and effort they represent. These actions are not merely about aesthetics, they're about her desire to be noticed by someone who matters deeply to her. They're her way of saying without words, "I hope you see me the way I see you," and if you do, let her know that her quiet efforts haven't gone unnoticed, because beneath those small adjustments lies a heart, hoping to make you skip a beat. 2. She gives a lot of compliments. Compliments are not just words. They are heartfelt tokens of admiration that reveal a person's feelings in the most touching and vulnerable ways. When a woman is attracted to you, her words become a reflection of the way she sees you. a lens that highlights your best qualities in her eyes. She may go out of her way to express how much she values and appreciates you, showering you with compliments that carry an emotional depth you can't ignore. These moments are her way of connecting with you, letting you know that she sees and admires you for who you truly are. Her compliments are often specific, meaningful, and tailored to what makes you unique. Instead of saying something generic like "you look good," she might say, "I really love how that shirt brings out the color in your eyes," or "the way you explain things is so thoughtful, it's inspiring." These words are not random. They are charged with an emotional resonance that speaks to the time and attention she has devoted to understanding and appreciating you. They show that she notices the little things, the nuances of your character, and the subtleties of your actions that others might overlook. There's a warmth in her tone when she delivers these compliments, a genuine sincerity that makes her words linger in your heart long after they're spoken. Each compliment is a carefully wrapped gift, carrying with it a sense of admiration, respect, and perhaps even a tinge of vulnerability. She may praise your achievements, acknowledging how hard you've worked to get where you are, or she might comment on your passions, marveling at how deeply you care about the things that matter to you. These moments are her way of affirming your worth and letting you know how much she values your presence in her life. Pay close attention to the nature and frequency of her compliments. Does she make an effort to highlight qualities that define who you are, such as your humor, intelligence, or kindness? If so, this indicates that her interest goes far beyond surface-level attraction. Her words reveal that she's not just captivated by how you look, but by the person you are, your dreams, your quirks, and the way you make her feel. When you're around, over time, you might notice a pattern in how she expresses these sentiments. She might light up when she speaks to you, her compliments delivered with a mix of enthusiasm and tenderness. Even small remarks like, "I love how you make everyone laugh," carry a deeper meaning. They're her way of saying, "I see the best in you, and it makes me happy." These compliments are her unspoken way of building a bridge between your hearts, an emotional connection rooted in admiration and affection. If you find yourself on the receiving end of her words, don't brush them off as casual remarks. Each one is a carefully chosen piece of her feelings, a subtle yet profound way of showing you that you matter to her. Recognize the depth in her words and respond in kind, because behind every compliment lies a heart hoping to be heard and cherished. 3. She loves interacting with you. When a woman consistently seeks out opportunities to interact with you, it's a heartfelt signal of her genuine interest and desire to connect. Her actions reflect an emotional investment that goes far beyond casual conversation, revealing her longing to be a part of your world. Whether through in-person chats, late-night messages, or spontaneous calls, her enthusiasm for engaging with you is unmistakable and filled with meaning. You'll notice she often finds excuses to talk to you, no matter the setting. Perhaps she asks for your opinion on something seemingly minor, or mentions something she knows you're passionate about to spark a discussion. These moments aren't random. They're her way of creating opportunities to share space with you both physically and emotionally. Her eagerness to prolong conversations, whether by diving into deeper topics, laughing at your jokes, or revisiting shared memories, reflects her desire to make your exchanges meaningful and memorable. Pay close attention to her behavior during these interactions. Does she light up when you're around? Her smile might linger a little longer, her eyes sparkling with excitement as she listens to you speak. Does she lean in closer, as if hanging on to every word you say? These are subtle yet profound signs that she's captivated by you and values the time you share. Her reactions can speak volumes when she laughs at your jokes, even the ones that might not be your best. It's not just about humor, it's about her wanting to make you feel appreciated and understood when she asks thoughtful questions, delving into your dreams, interests, or childhood stories. It's her way of learning more about the person you are beneath the surface, and when she shares her own personal experiences or vulnerabilities, she's inviting you into her inner world, a privilege reserved for those she truly values. This connection often extends beyond face-to-face interactions. You might notice she's quick to respond to your messages, even initiating conversations herself. She might send you something she found online that reminded her of you, or check in to see how your day is going. These little gestures, though they may seem casual, carry a deeper emotional weight, reflecting her effort to stay close and involved in your life. When a woman loves interacting with you, it's more than just casual interest. It's an emotional bond she's nurturing with every word, smile, and shared moment. She's creating a safe and open space where your connection can grow, fueled by her genuine curiosity and affection. For you recognize the effort she's putting into these interactions, and if you feel the same, respond with warmth and sincerity together. You might find that these conversations are the foundation of something truly special, a bond that deepens with every heartfelt exchange. 4. She maintains intense eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most profound and intimate forms of communication, capable of conveying emotions that words often cannot. When a woman locks eyes with you for an extended period, she's opening a window into her feelings, revealing a desire to connect with you on a deeper, more emotional level. The intensity and duration of her gaze speak volumes about her attraction, signaling an unspoken bond that draws you closer with each glance. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. There's something almost magnetic about the way she holds your gaze. It's not the fleeting eye contact of polite conversation. It's prolonged, deliberate, and charged with emotion in those moments. Time seems to slow, and the world around you fades into the background. Her eyes may soften as they search yours, as though she's trying to understand the essence of who you are. This kind of eye contact creates an electric energy between you, a connection that feels both vulnerable and exhilarating. Notice the subtleties in her gaze. Does she look at you with a warmth that seems to light up her entire face? Perhaps her eyes sparkle with excitement or admiration, revealing the joy she feels in your presence. If you observe her pupils dilating when she looks at you, it's a physiological response to attraction, her body's natural way of expressing interest. These small but telling signs reflect her genuine feelings, often speaking louder than any words ever could. The way she uses eye contact can also reveal her intentions. Is her gaze steady and unwavering, as though she's captivated by you? Or does she glance away shyly, only to look back moments later with a gentle smile? Both behaviors are powerful indicators of her feelings. Steady eye contact suggests confidence and a deep sense of trust, while the shy, fleeting glances reveal vulnerability and a growing affection. She may be hesitant to fully express. This kind of eye contact can also be incredibly intimate, fostering a connection that transcends the physical. It's as though she's inviting you into her inner world, allowing you to see her true self without the filters of pretense or guardedness. In these moments, her eyes become a mirror of her emotions, reflecting her admiration, curiosity, and the hope that you feel the same way. Pay attention to how these exchanges make you feel. Do you sense a mutual pull, an unspoken understanding that neither of you can deny? If her gaze lingers and her eyes seem to light up whenever you're near, it's a clear sign that she's drawn to you. These moments of intense eye contact are more than just looks. They're a bridge between your hearts, built on the foundation of trust, vulnerability, and attraction. Embrace them, for they may lead to a connection deeper and more meaningful than you ever imagined. 5. She gets nervous around you. Nervousness is a heartfelt and unmistakable sign of attraction. A delicate display of vulnerability that reveals just how much someone cares about making a lasting impression when a woman feels drawn to you. Her usually calm and composed demeanor may give way to subtle signs of nervous energy. It's not a reflection of discomfort, but rather an emotional response to the weight of her feelings and the hope that you'll see her in a positive light. You might notice her stumbling over words, laughing nervously at moments that don't necessarily call for it, or even struggling to find the right things to say. These moments, though small, are brimming with meaning. They show that your presence affects her in a profound way, making her hyper-aware of every action and word she shares with you. This heightened awareness stems from a deep desire to connect, to impress, and to ensure that she's seen and appreciated in the way she hopes to be. Pay close attention to her body language. It often reveals what her words cannot. Does she play with her hair, twisting or tucking it behind her ear when you're near? This subconscious gesture is a classic sign of nervous attraction, a way for her to release pent-up energy while drawing your attention. Perhaps she fidgets with her clothes, adjusts her jewelry, or shifts her posture frequently as if she's unsure of how to present herself. These small, endearing actions speak volumes about the effect you have on her. You may also notice that she avoids prolonged eye contact, glancing away shyly or nervously when your eyes meet. This isn't because she doesn't want to look at you, it's because maintaining eye contact can feel intensely intimate, almost like you're seeing straight into her heart. Her nervousness may manifest in the way her voice slightly trembles or her words come out in a rush, as if she's eager to keep the conversation flowing while managing the butterflies in her stomach. Even the way she positions herself around you can provide clues. Does she seem a little fidgety, shifting her weight or tapping her fingers on a nearby surface? Does she smile often, even at the smallest of things? Say as though she's eager to show how much she enjoys your company. These actions, though subtle, are clear indicators of her feelings. Nervousness isn't a flaw. It's a tender expression of how much your presence means to her. Her nervous energy is a testament to the emotional impact you have on her. It's her body and mind reacting to the significance of the moment, to the hope and excitement that comes with wanting to be closer to someone. If you notice these signs, respond with warmth and understanding. A kind smile, a reassuring tone, or simply letting her know you're happy to be with her can help ease her jitters and create a space where her true feelings can shine. Behind every nervous laugh and hesitant word lies a heart full of admiration, waiting for the chance to connect with yours. 6. She wants to spend time alone with you. When a woman makes an effort to spend time alone with you, it's a heartfelt indication that she craves a deeper connection and values the opportunity to know you more intimately. These moments are not about casual companionship. They're about creating a space where the two of you can share your thoughts, feelings, and experiences without distractions. Whether she suggests a quiet dinner, a leisurely walk, or a cozy movie night, her invitations carry an underlying desire to build a closer bond with you. Notice how intentional she is when proposing these one-on-one activities. Does she suggest plans that reflect your shared interests, such as visiting a favorite coffee shop or exploring a scenic trail? These aren't just random ideas, they're thoughtful gestures designed to create meaningful and memorable moments together. Her willingness to carve out time from her busy schedule for you is a testament to how much she values your presence in her life. Pay close attention to her behavior during these private moments. Does she seem more relaxed, her guard gently falling away as the conversation flows? Perhaps she opens up about personal topics, sharing stories, dreams, or vulnerability she hasn't shared with others. These moments of openness reveal her trust in you and her hope that you feel the same level level of comfort and connection. Watch for the way she engages with you during these interactions. Is she fully present, listening intently to your words, and responding with genuine interest? Her body language might offer even more clues, leaning in slightly when you speak, maintaining prolonged contact or offering soft smiles that linger just a little longer. These are signs of her emotional investment, her quiet way of saying, "I want to understand you better, and I enjoy every second we share." These one-on-one moments often feel different from group settings. The atmosphere is more intimate, the conversation more personal, and the connection more profound in these settings. She may seem more at ease, laughing more freely, and letting her true personality shine. It's in these quiet shared spaces that relationships often deepen, as you both learn more about each other in ways that larger social interactions can't provide. Her desire to spend time alone with you speaks to a longing to create a bond that goes beyond surface-level interactions. It's about the joy of simply being in your presence without the noise and distractions of the outside world. If you sense this, cherish these moments and reciprocate her effort by showing her that you value this time as much as she does. You nurture a connection that has the potential to grow into something truly special. Behind her invitations lies a heart that wants to be close to yours quietly, hoping that you feel the same. 7. She makes flirty comments. Flirty comments are a playful and daring way for a woman to express her attraction, an enchanting dance of words that hints at her deeper feelings without saying them outright. When a woman teases you with a mischievous smile, compliments your appearance with an extra touch of charm, or sprinkles her conversations with suggestive humor, she's likely sending a clear signal of her interest. This light-hearted banter often carries an undercurrent of excitement and vulnerability as she steps slightly out of her comfort zone to capture your attention. Pay close attention to the nature of her flirtations. Does she tease you about your hairstyle, call you out on your quirky habits, or jokingly challenge you on something you've said? These playful jabs are her way of engaging with you, creating an atmosphere of fun and intimacy beneath the surface of her teasing lies, a genuine desire to connect and keep the energy between you lively and exciting. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Her compliments too might take on a flirtatious tone, focusing on specific details that reveal how closely she's paying attention to you, rather than a simple, "You look good." She might say that shirt really makes your eyes pop, or you have the kind of smile that could light up a room. These comments aren't just casual, they're charged with meaning, reflecting her admiration and the way she sees you through an affectionate lens. Flirty comments often come with a playful edge. She might make suggestive jokes hinting at a shared connection or imagining scenarios that involve the two of you together. While these remarks may seem casual, they're often laced with a hint of nervousness, betraying the excitement she feels in testing the waters of your mutual attraction. Her laughter might linger a little longer, her eyes sparkling as she waits to see how you'll respond. Observe how frequently these interactions occur and how specific they are. A woman who flirts consistently and meaningfully is likely trying to deepen the connection, using humor and charm as her tools. These moments are her way of saying, "I enjoy being around you, and I want you to notice me." The more personal her comments, the more they reflect her growing interest and her effort to stand out in your eyes. Flirting is her way of creating a dynamic that feels both fun and intimate, a space where the two of you can share a connection that's uniquely yours. If you notice her making these playful remarks, take them as an invitation to reciprocate. Respond with warmth and humor, letting her know that you appreciate her attention and enjoy the playful energy she brings. Behind her flirty words is a heart hoping to spark something deeper, an unspoken hope that her charm will resonate with yours. 8. There's chemistry in the air. Chemistry is an invisible yet undeniable force that electrifies the air between two people, and when a woman feels a deep attraction to you, this magnetic energy becomes almost palpable. It's the way her presence seems to amplify your awareness, the unspoken connection that makes your conversations flow effortlessly, and the moments of shared silence that feel more intimate than any words could ever be. This kind of chemistry transcends mere attraction. It's a mutual rhythm, a harmony that draws you closer in ways that are both subtle and profound. You might notice it in the way your eyes meet across a room, lingering just a fraction too long, as if exchanging secrets. Only the two of you can understand. It's in the way her laughter feels contagious, lighting up the space between you with warmth and authenticity. These moments of synchronicity, when your thoughts seem to align and your emotions mirror each other's, are unmistakable signs of the chemistry brewing between you. Physical cues often underscore this connection. Does she subtly lean into you during conversations, her body naturally gravitating toward yours? Perhaps her hand lightly brushes against yours, or she finds excuses for casual touches, a playful tap on your arm, a gentle pat on your shoulder, or even standing just a little closer than necessary. These fleeting gestures, while small, carry a powerful charge, revealing her comfort within desire for physical closeness. Chemistry is also felt in the energy that surrounds you both. It's the way time seems to slow down when you're together, making even ordinary moments feel extraordinary. You might notice how her voice softens when she speaks to you, or how her gaze lingers filled with unspoken emotion. Even shared silences take on a weight of their own feeling, more meaningful than 1,000 conversation. It's as if you're both tuned into the same wavelength, sharing an unspoken understanding that needs no explanation. Trust your instincts when it comes to recognizing this energy. Chemistry isn't something you can force. It's a natural connection that flows effortlessly between two people who are drawn to each other. It often bypasses logic, speaking instead to your emotions and physical awareness. You feel it in the way her presence makes your heart race, the way her smile lingers in your mind long after she's gone, and the way her touch feels like a spark igniting something deeper. If you sense this kind of chemistry between you, don't underestimate its significance. It's a rare and beautiful connection that has the potential to grow into something truly meaningful. Respond to her cues with openness and authenticity, allowing the bond to strengthen naturally. After all, chemistry is the foundation of the most memorable and profound relationships, a shared energy that speaks louder than words ever could. 9. She smiles a lot around you. A genuine smile is one of the most radiant and unmistakable signs of attraction, a silent yet powerful gesture that reveals her happiness. Simply from being in your presence, if you notice her face lighting up the moment you walk into the room, her smile warm and unguarded, it's a clear indication that you hold a special place in her heart. A woman's smile in this context isn't just a response. It's an emotional expression, of joy, excitement and affection when she smiles at you. It's more than just polite courtesy. Her smile carries an energy that's almost magnetic, drawing you into her world and making you feel seen and appreciated. Pay attention to the way her smile transforms. Her entire demeanor, does her gaze soften, her eyes sparkling with genuine delight. This combination of a smile and eye contact creates a connection that feels personal and intimate, as though she's saying, "I'm happy just being around you." Genuine smiles are easy to distinguish. They're accompanied by a lightness in her laughter, a relaxed posture, and a sense of ease that makes your interactions feel effortless. If she frequently breaks into a smile during your conversations, even over the simplest things, it's a sign she truly enjoys your company. Her happiness in those moments is unfiltered, revealing her emotional response to the way you make her feel. These smiles are often spontaneous, unused and involuntary, a natural reaction to your presence that she may not even realize she's displaying. They're most evident during shared moments of humor or connection, but they can also appear when she's simply observing you, watching you speak, noticing your gestures or catching your eye across a crowded room. It's as if your very existence brings her a sense of comfort and joy, and her smile becomes the physical manifestation of those emotions. Take note of how often she smiles around you compared to others. Does her face light up more when you're near? Does she seem to carry a certain glow in your presence that isn't as evident in group settings? These patterns can offer insights into the depth of her feelings and her desire to maintain that connection with you. A woman's smile is one of the most beautiful ways she can show her affection. It's unspoken, yet deeply communicative, a gesture that bridges emotional gaps and creates a sense of closeness. If her smiles are frequent, warm, and directed at you, cherish these moments. They're her way of telling you how much she values and enjoys the time you share. Respond with a smile of your own, letting her know that the feeling is mutual, and watch how this simple exchange of joy strengthens the bond between you. 10. She finds excuses to touch you. Physical touch is one of the most instinctive and powerful ways to express attraction, a silent yet deeply intimate gesture that speaks directly to the heart. When a woman finds subtle or playful reasons to touch you, it's a clear indication that she feels drawn to you and wants to bridge the physical distance between you, whether it's a fleeting brush of her hand, a playful nudge during a conversation, or a lingering hug that seems to say more than words ever could. These moments of touch carry an emotional depth that's impossible to ignore. Pay attention to how she incorporates touch into your interactions. Does she lightly place her hand on your arm when she laughs, as if to underline her joy in your presence? Perhaps she playfully shoves you after a joke or adjusts something on your shirt under the guise of helping you. These gestures might seem casual on the surface, but they're often deliberate attempts to create a sense of closeness and connection. Physical touch is her way of communicating an unspoken message. I'm comfortable with you, and I want to be closer. Notice the timing and frequency of these touches. Are they spontaneous, as though she can't resist the impulse to reach out to you? Does she initiate touch during significant moments of your conversation, such as when you share something personal or make her laugh? These gestures are her way of punctuating the connection she feels, of reinforcing the emotional bond with the physical one. Her reactions to your touch are equally telling. If you reciprocate with a light touch of your own, does she lean in, prolonging the moment, as if savoring the connection? Perhaps her hand lingers just a bit longer than necessary during a handshake or a high five, or her hug feels warmer and more genuine than a simple polite gesture. These responses reveal her enjoyment of the physical connection and her openness to fostering deeper intimacy. Physical touch often transcends the boundaries of words, creating a sense of warmth and trust that strengthens your bond. Even the smallest gestures, a brush of the hand, a pat on the back, can carry profound meaning when they're part of a larger pattern of attraction. Touch has the unique ability to convey emotions that are hard to articulate, making it one of the most authentic expressions of interest. If you notice her finding excuses to touch you, it's a sign that she's trying to communicate her feelings in a way that feels natural and personal. Respond with care and attentiveness, matching her energy while respecting her boundaries. These moments of physical connection are her way of saying, I feel close to you and I want to share this space with you. Recognize the vulnerability in these gestures and cherish the bond they create, for they have the potential to deepen your connection in beautiful and meaningful ways. 11. She remembers small details about you. One of the clearest signs of a woman's interest is her ability to remember even the smallest details about you. those little things you've shared in passing that others might overlook. This attention to detail reveals not just a sharp memory, but her emotional investment in what you say and who you are. It's her way of showing you that she values your words and that you hold a special place in her thoughts. Pay attention to how often she brings up these details in conversation. Perhaps she remembers your favorite coffee order and surprises you with it, or recalls the name of a childhood pet you mentioned weeks ago. Maybe she brings up a story you told her about your family, or remembers the title of a book you said you wanted to read. These gestures might seem small, but they speak volumes about her desire to understand and connect with you on a deeper level. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment. Number 3 below, to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Her ability to weave these details into your interactions shows that she's actively listening when you speak, absorbing the things that make you unique. This isn't just casual interest, it's a reflection of the care and thought she's putting into your connection when she remembers your preferences, your hobbies, or even the little quirks that define you. She's demonstrating a level of attentiveness that goes beyond the surface over time. This behavior creates a pattern that's hard to ignore. It's not just that she remembers these details, it's that she uses them to make you feel seen and appreciated by recalling what matters to you. She's saying without words, "You're important to me, and I want you to know that I care." This emotional depth turns even the simplest conversations into moments of connection, strengthening the bond between you 12. She finds ways to spend more time with you. When a woman takes the initiative to spend more time with you, it's a sign that your presence brings her joy and comfort. Whether she's subtly finding excuses to be around you or actively making plans for the two of you, her actions reflect a growing emotional connection and a desire to deepen your relationship. These moments aren't about convenience, they're about choice, her choice to prioritize time with you. You might notice her reaching out more often, sending you messages is to check in, or suggesting activities that allow you to spend time together. Perhaps she asks for your help with something, knowing it will lead to shared moments, or casually mentions that she's free for coffee or a walk. These invitations are her way of creating opportunities for closeness, subtly paving the way for more one-on-one interactions. Observe how she behaves during these shared moments. Does she seem genuinely happy? Her laughter coming easily and her attention fully focused on you? You might find that she engages deeply in conversation, asking questions that go beyond surface-level topics and revealing her own thoughts and feelings. In return, these behaviors are her way of building a connection that feels personal and meaningful. Even in group settings, she may position herself near you, finding ways to interact with you more often than with others. Her consistent effort to spend time with you, coupled with the happiness and warmth she radiates during those moments, speaks volumes about her feelings. It's not just about enjoying your company. It's about creating a space where the two of you can connect on a deeper level. If you notice her seeking out these moments, cherish them. They're a sign that she values you and is actively investing in your relationship by reciprocating her efforts and showing her that you enjoy spending time with her as well. You'll nurture the bond she's working so hard to build. Behind her actions lies a simple but profound message. I want to be close to you, because you make my world brighter. 13. She engages with your social media. In today's digital age, social media has become a subtle yet meaningful way to express interest and attraction. If a woman frequently engages with your posts consistently, liking, commenting, or sharing your content, it's a strong indication that she's drawn to you and wants to remain a presence in your online world. These actions, while seemingly simple, reflect her desire to stay connected and make her feelings known in a low-pressure yet impactful way. Pay attention to how she interacts with your posts. Does she go beyond a casual like to leave thoughtful comments or emojis that convey enthusiasm or affection? Perhaps she responds with inside jokes or remarks that show she remembers your conversations. Her engagement often isn't random, it's intentional, a way of saying, "I see you, I value what you share, and I'm thinking about you." Direct messages are another clear sign of her interest, whether she sends you a quick reply to your story, tags you in something she thinks you'll like, or starts conversations based on your posts. Her effort to reach out digitally reveals a lot about her feelings. These interactions often serve as openings for deeper conversations, allowing her to connect with you in a more personal and consistent way. The frequency and thoughtfulness of her engagement matter too. Does she comment on posts that aren't particularly popular, or go out of her way to acknowledge something meaningful you've shared? These are signs she's paying attention, making an effort to stand out, and genuinely enjoys interacting with you. Her online presence mirrors her interest in your real life, creating a bridge between the two worlds. 14. She asks personal questions. When a woman takes the time to ask you thoughtful personal questions, it's a clear sign she's genuinely interested in understanding who you are. Beyond surface-level interactions, these questions go beyond casual small talk, delving into your dreams, experiences, and the values that shape you. Her curiosity reflects her emotional investment and her hope to build a connection based on authenticity and mutual understanding. Pay close attention to the nature of her questions. Is she asking about your childhood, your ambitions, or the things that make you happiest? Perhaps she inquires about your favorite memories or the challenges you faced. These kinds of questions show that she's not just passing time. She's actively seeking to learn about the person behind the words. Her attentiveness during your responses speaks volumes as well. Does she listen intently, her eyes locked on yours, nodding or smiling as you speak? If she follows up with additional questions or shares her own similar experiences, it's a sign she's deeply engaged and wants to keep the conversation flowing. Her willingness to share her thoughts in return creates a dynamic of openness and trust, laying the groundwork for a meaningful relationship. These moments of inquiry aren't just about gathering information. They're about creating intimacy by asking personal questions. She's inviting you to be vulnerable with her, showing that she values and respects your individuality. If she remembers your answers and brings them up later, it's an even stronger sign of her interest and emotional investment. A woman who asks personal questions is saying, in her own way, you matter to me, and I want to understand you better. If you notice her doing this, often embrace the opportunity to share and reciprocate her curiosity. These conversations are not just exchanges. They're the building blocks of a deeper connection, one where both of you feel seen, heard, and appreciated. 15. She shows genuine concern for your well-being. When a woman shows heartfelt concern for your well-being, it's a powerful indicator of her deep emotional investment in you. This isn't about casual politeness. It's about her actively making an effort to ensure you're happy, healthy, and supported, especially during challenging times. Her genuine care reveals a nurturing side that speaks to her desire to be a meaningful part of your life. You may notice her checking in on you regularly, asking how you're doing with an earnestness that goes beyond small talk. If she knows you've been feeling stressed or unwell, she might send thoughtful messages. Messages offer advice or suggest ways to help. Perhaps she remembers details about your struggles and follows up later to see if things have improved. These actions show that she's paying attention and truly values your happiness and comfort. Her concern often manifests through small yet significant gestures. Maybe she brings you your favorite coffee when she knows you've had a rough day, or she goes out of her way to offer assistance even when it's inconvenient for her. Her actions are her way of saying your well-being matters to me and I'm here for you. This level of care reflects her desire to not only be close to you but also to create a safe and supportive space in your life. Pay attention to how she reacts. When you're vulnerable, does she listen? attentively offer kind words, or provide practical solutions. These responses show she's not only invested in your current state, but also in helping you overcome challenges. Her willingness to be present during both the good times and the bad is a testament to her sincerity and emotional connection with you. 16. She mirrors your actions. Mirroring is a subconscious and deeply telling behavior that often signals attraction. When a woman is drawn to you, she may instinctively mimic your body language, speech patterns, or habits, creating a subtle but meaningful connection. This behavior is her way of aligning herself with you both physically and emotionally to foster a sense of closeness and mutual understanding. You might notice her adopting similar postures during conversations, such as crossing her legs when you do, or leaning in when you lean forward. Perhaps her tone of voice mirrors yours, becoming softer or more animated to match your energy. Even small actions like sipping her drink shortly after you do, or adjusting her pace to match yours while walking, are signs that she's attuned to your presence. Mirroring isn't limited to physical gestures. It often extends to her overall energy and interactions. If you're upbeat and enthusiastic, she might reflect that positivity back to you. If you're thoughtful and reflective, her demeanor may naturally become more introspective. This subtle synchronization shows that she values the connection you share and is making an unconscious effort to strengthen it. Pay attention to how frequently these patterns occur. If you notice her mirroring your actions consistently, it's a strong sign of her interest. It indicates that she feels comfortable with you and wants to build rapport, even if she's not consciously aware of it. Mirroring creates an emotional resonance between two people, fostering a sense of "we're in this together" that can deepen your bond. If you sense this alignment, respond warmly and genuinely. Acknowledge her efforts to connect and let her know that her presence matters to you. This mutual attunement can be the foundation of a relationship filled with understanding, closeness, and shared energy. Her mirroring is more than mimicry. It's her way of saying, "I'm here with you and I want to be a part of your world." Now that we've explored these 16 secret signs, what have you learned so far? Take a moment to reflect. Which of these signs have you noticed in your interactions, and which one will you pay closer attention to in your life? We'd love to hear from you. Comment below on one thing you've learned today that you'll bring into practice. Let's make this a space to share insights and grow together. If you found value in this video, don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. Like this, your support helps us continue to bring you thought-provoking and impactful insights. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.